Top of the morning, good afternoon, and hello to all the coaches, and welcome to this week's Inner Circle newsletter. Cheers. Got something very special for you this week. And of course, as always, I do appreciate everyone listening in and taking notes and learning from this stuff. It's great. Okay. 5 things. I deleted one. I had 6, but I love the number 5. So 5 things every coach must do. Now, I've been coaching, teaching, training probably I've been teaching and training for 20 years and coaching and teaching coaches for a little over 10 years. And I was working with a coach the other day, and he asked me, Dermot, what are some of the things that the coaches need to do? And I thought, God, I should create like a little list of the absolute things. If you want to make it in this business, if you want to create a successful coaching practice, if you want to make money, create clients, and have the life that you're looking for to be a successful coach, then these are probably, I really took time to think about this. These are the 5 things that I think every coach must do. So let's jump in. I'm going to share a little whiteboard with you here. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Playful. I love it. Okay. 5 things every coach must do. First thing, define what a successful coaching business is for you. So think about it in this way. How much do you want to make per month? What is it you need to make per month? Now you can say, how much do I need to make, or what would be enough for right now? Just maybe it's to put food on the table, or maybe it's just to get started. So define how much you want to make. And the second question you want to look at in defining a successful business, and again, these are all things that my coach took me through. And I take all the coaches through in the Art and Science and in Club Fearless. What programs will you offer? So get out a blank sheet of paper and ask yourself, what does my successful business look like? Do I want to do one-on-one coaching, group coaching? Do I want to do workshops? Do I want to do seminars? Do I want to do talks? What is it I want to do in my business? What kinds of programs do I want to offer? And then you want to ask yourself, what's the cost of the program? What's the cost of the program? How much do I want to charge for a workshop, a seminar, one-to-one coaching program? How much do I want to charge? Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the coaching fee in a minute. Okay, number 2, create a schedule. Now, one of the things that coaches never do, and it blows me away, because if you went to a coffee shop and you went to look at the hours of operation, and underneath it said, when I feel like it, you probably wouldn't go to that coffee shop again. Well, coaches kind of tend to do this with their schedule. I ask coaches, what's your schedule look like? Oh, I work, 10 to 5, whenever. So here's some questions that will help. What days and time of the week will I work on my business? Now, I teach this to coaches because it's so helpful. You have to understand what on your business and in your business looks like. On your business is what day of the week you're going to sit down for half an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is, once, twice a week. I do it on Mondays from 10 to 12. And ask yourself, what do I want to work on in my business? How do I want to look at my business? What are some things that my business needs? Who would I love to work with? One of the questions I tell all the coaches is, what will make my heart sing? What will make my heart sing? If I was to create a group coaching program, or a program for people with anxiety or stress, what would the program be? What would make my heart sing? What would I love to create? Who do I want to work with? What kinds of clients do I want to work with? How can I connect with them? What opportunities are available for my business? Where do I want to put my attention? So you work on your business. And then the second time is a day and time when you work in your business. That means coaching people. Now, I coach coaches on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have a couple of hours on Tuesday and a couple of hours on Thursday, and I coach my private clients on those days. So what days are you going to work in your business? What days are you going to coach? Grab some times, 10 o'clock to 11, I got open. 1 to 3, I got open. So pick some times. And then the last thing is, what day are you going to do your review? What is your review? Your review is, I do it on Fridays from 10 to 12. I sit down and I ask myself, how did things go this week? What worked well in my business? What do I need to put some attention on? What did I get done this week? What did I not get done this week? How did I serve my clients this week? Did I astonish the students in my programs? Did I astonish the students in Club Fearless? Did I astonish the students? Did I go overboard in my service to the students of my programs? And I look at that and I say, in what ways can I astonish my clients? Maybe sometimes I like to, in the middle of the week, I'll just call my client up and I'll say, how's things going? I was thinking about you. How are you doing? You're like, holy moly, Dermot, thanks for calling me. So you're very welcome. So, and I quite enjoy it. And again, I put time on the clock for that. That's working on my business, calling my clients, appreciating them. Okay. This is a big one. Tell everyone you're a coach. When I talk to coaches, and I ask them, how many people know you're a coach? They say, oh, not many. I say, how many? Maybe, my dad and mom, my brothers. You have to go out there and tell everyone that you're a coach. Now, here's some questions for you. And this will also create clients for you. These are some questions that I use to help the clients, coaches create some clients. Who do I know that's stressed out? Who do I know needs help? Who knows me that I could ask? I'll often, when I'm creating a program, I got a program coming up in April, Art of Allowing, helping coaches to create clients through the law of attraction. And I say to I'll call up the coaches, or I'll send them an email, say, hey, I need some help. I want to have 20 people in this program. I only have 10. Who do you know that you could refer? Who would you mind sending this email off to some of your coach friends and invite them to come to the program? It's going to be a lot of fun. Got to be willing to ask for help. So tell people you're a coach. What groups, what clubs, what organizations, what committees am I a part of? What groups, clubs, organization, committee do I know my friends are a part of? Would they mind giving out my business card? Would they mind telling people that I offer a complimentary 60-minute coaching session? Got to be willing to tell everyone you're a coach. It's I remember reading the biography of a very famous comedian, and he said, you know what, he was really, really good, and he was annoyed one day, and he said to his wife, what is it that I'm so good? How come I'm not making money? And his wife said, because nobody knows about you. Nobody knows that you're a comedian. So tell everyone you're a coach. Okay. Number 4. Now, this one is very interesting and fascinating. Coaches. Most coaches, and this is where the problems for most coaches happen, with the coaching fee. I spend a lot of time in class on the coaching fee. I spent 3.5 hours on the coaching fee. It's that important. Why? Because what coaches try to do is they come to new coaches, they come to building a business, and they, coach their friends and families. That's what I did. And then I didn't start charging for over a year because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm worth it. And most coaches feel that way. And I had a lot of negative beliefs about the coaching fee. And most coaches do. Most coaches put their self-worth with the coaching fee. That's like somebody selling you a cup of coffee and putting their self-worth with the cup of coffee. Oh, I don't know if you're going to like this cup of coffee. I don't really like myself that much. You'd think that's nuts. But yet that's what we do as coaches. Oh, I'm not worthy to charge 100, 200, 100,000 a year, 20,000 a year, 10,000 a month. Oh, I'm not worthy. But the coaching fee as I train is a number. It has nothing to do with your self-worth at all. The coaching fee is the number that people type into their credit card machine to give you money. It's a number. It's like, hey, what's your phone number? It's that way. But most coaches struggle with the coaching fee. They have a lot of negative self-limiting beliefs about money. You see, what happens is, and coaches don't realize how much they have on money. I didn't realize how much negative self-limiting beliefs I had about money till I started to want to charge. And then I was like, oh, I don't, the first year I didn't charge anything. The second year, $25. And it wasn't until the third year that I wasn't making any money at all. I was making less than $1,700 a year on coaching that I decided to get a coach. And the first thing that Steve Chandler, my coach, best coach on the planet, worked with me on was the coaching fee. I was like, oh, Steve, I can't charge that. No one's going to pay me that. And so the coaching fee, what coaches do is they put the coaching fee, which is money, something that they have a lot of self-limiting negative beliefs about, they put it with something that they love, coaching. And so the coaching they love, but the fee they don't. And they struggle with that a lot. Now, if you struggle with the coaching fee or limiting beliefs around money, asking for money, come to the Art and Science, the Art of Allowing workshop starting in April. I'll leave a link down below. April 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th. It's $95. I've kept the price as low as I can so that many coaches can come. And we're going to help you to move past all those limiting beliefs around the coaching fee. It's really easy done. I've helped hundreds of coaches do it. And so if you come to the class, we can certainly help you with that. We're going to do a lot more in the class. There's information down below. Okay, get support and help. Number 5. This might be the most important one of all of them. Why? Because you alone can do it, but you can't do it alone. I sat at home for 3 years in my little office in my home, looking out the window, going, where do I get clients? Where do I begin? How do I begin? Oh God, I don't want to charge money. Oh, I'm a terrible coach. I hope I don't mess this coaching session up. And I used to rejoice. I used to have fun when the client who wasn't paying me anything canceled 5 minutes before the session. I was like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's all right. Social coach. One of the things I spend a lot of time in my programs with the coaches is being a professional coach, not a social coach. You cannot make it in this business being a social coach. Social coach means trying to have everyone like you and worrying all the time about what people think of you, instead of professional coach, which is providing a service that's helpful, that's engaging, that's inspiring to you and to the world. So get support and get help. Now, what does that mean? It means hire a coach. You alone can do it, but you can't do it alone. If you're interested, come to Club Fearless. You can test drive Club Fearless. It's a monthly program. It has a bunch of coaches in there from all around the world. They're all like you. They're just all wanting to create clients, part-time or full-time business. And you can test drive the program for $50. Highly encourage you to come and do that for a month. You'll get 4 classes. 2 business building, 1 on developing your coaching skills. And we have a guest master teacher, a 7-figure coach every month. The last class of the month, they come in and they teach you how they created their successful coaching practice. It's one of the best programs on the planet. And I'm not just saying that because I created it. I'm saying that because it's true. There's no other program out there that will have 2 classes on business building, 1 on developing your coaching skills. We listen to sessions and we give feedback on it. So get support and get help, whatever it is, whether it's this program or hire a coach or go to another program, but whatever it is you decide, get help. All right, coaches, that's about it. Upcoming is the Art of Allowing workshop. Please come to that if you would like to. And if you can't make it, you can always sign up for it and we will send you the recordings. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful program, really going to help you to move through all those limiting beliefs so that you can, and we're going to teach you how to do it so that you can then do that for all your clients. I'm also going to teach a 3 questions that solve any problem you or your client has in 5 minutes or less. And that's just the first class. So we'd love to see you all there. Thank you so much for being part of this newsletter. Please share it with your friends. I always appreciate the support and the help. And we'll talk to you next week. Until then, think big, have fun, and stay curious. Cheers.